Hey everybody, I just wanted to show a little progress report, let you guys see. I've actually had it running, probably run 20 minutes or so. I still got to I finally got my new belts in today, so I'm going to put those on after it cools down. As you can see, the fuel pump pressure gauge, as I was speaking before on the video before this, that all worked out really nicely. Had to update the firmware on the ECU controller, which is the handheld, which is sitting on the dash right there, to the latest version so it would be compatible with the HyperSpark distributor system that we went with. That was interesting. Timing mark on this thing, on any of these Jeeps, is nearly impossible to see once you stick the timing light in here. Then guess what? You lose your line of sight. So actually getting on that and getting the timing set was a real chore. But I got it. It's done. New battery. The 2-speed fan controller is not working correctly. It comes on when you turn the switch on. The temperature control part of it is not working. So I'm gonna have to call those guys back and get them to send me another one, or try a different brand maybe. Still need an air inlet tube for the breather. We want to get cold air to it from the factory, so it goes from here to there, and that makes an engine run a whole lot more efficient, more power. It's better for the spark plugs, fuel burn, because you want a cold charge coming into the engine, not a hot one. That's why people use intercoolers on turbos and so on and so forth. So it is hot, and it's a brand new engine, so it's a little slow to start sometimes, but let's see what happens. Not bad, right? So transmission seems to be in excellent shape. Goes in gear really firm. I've changed the transmission fluid, fresh oil or transmission fluid and filter. It all looks really clean underneath. It's definitely obvious this is a low mileage vehicle. There's hardly any rust. The only thing I've had any real issue with is fighting the ant's nest that's probably living down in the cowl. There goes one of them now. They like to bite, so they're a little bit of a nuisance. You can see we're running good on fuel pressure. That pressure is regulated by the EFI itself. So, and then we've got our fuel pump, the factory fuel pump, like I was saying before, is feeding that with fuel. It holds a certain amount, and that way when you accelerate, it doesn't slosh and run away from the pickup and that kind of thing, which is notoriously an issue for older vehicle tanks because there's no baffles in the tank. Solved that problem. That is an ingenious idea. And as soon as I can figure out what brand that was, I will send you a link. I'm pretty sure BJ's Off-Road, and I don't work for BJ's, but they're the ones that sell that particular unit. Don't have the name in front of me, I'm sorry, I forgot. Awesome little fuel pump. The gauge I got from Amazon with the little adapter clamps. The filters and all came from Holly. Actually, that was a BJ's Off-Road also. We bought it from them, so a lot of parts came from BJ's Off-Road. I'm pretty sure the radiator, they sell a lot of parts for these trucks. So as you can see, it's really smooth. The clutch is the original clutch. Eventually that scraping, see how it's turning, that'll go away after it's been run for a while. There was no sense in replacing the clutch. It's in perfect working condition. It's just got a little corrosion back there. but that'll clear up in time. Brand new compressor. All right. I only got 5 gallons of gas in the tank after I flushed the tank out, so I'm gonna turn it off. Still gotta hook up I gotta make some bracketry for the cruise control. Not super important, but as you can see, it's dangling right there. It's not hooked up. I gotta make an extension. It didn't come with the kit. I need some thin steel, and I'm going to drill some holes or whatnot. But there it is, in all of its glory. This has been a interesting project. Now I guess we can send it to the paint and body shop and yeah, put the hood back on eventually. Got a new hood cable, but new tires. I've still got brakes and, you know, other odds and ends to do, but there she is. Oh, let me show you that dash right quick. I'm going to mount this in a good location inside. As you can see, this is the Holley Sniper EFI dash. It's giving vitals, coolant temperature, airflow, battery voltage, idle air, position 5%, which is perfect. That was a little tricky to set up too. Just follow the instructions on this kit if you do buy it. There again, I don't work for anybody but myself. I'm not promoting Holley, but this is a really good system. I set the idle at 740 and it stays right there. I got the IAC percentage at 5%, and then you turn the key off. You have to do it in the initial startup, and then you turn the key off and turn the key back on, and then go back into your monitoring. And it takes a little while. Once it's up to temperature, it takes a little while to figure out where it's at, but as you can see, it's in learning, and it will be, and as long as you're driving it, it'll keep learning how you drive and getting better and better. So yeah, awesome little system. So you can hear a little bit here. Much more responsive than the original 360 engines. If you've ever had one of these trucks, you would know that that is impressive. These trucks just don't do that. They usually stumble a little bit. They rev up, a lot of them, but the carburetors, they're just not great. And the fuel economy was horrible, like 8 miles to the gallon if you're lucky. This should improve it to around the 13 miles per gallon neighborhood. I'll keep you posted on that. I don't know 100% sure what it's going to be on this truck. I don't know what the gear ratio and all that is, so but that affects it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See ya.